Guys, this is a community guidelines reaction video again. I'm going to go and read vulgar language policy in YouTube community guidelines. Remember, I am not a legal professional and this is not a professional advice. There are no professional assurance here, not guaranteeing that this information is reliable, free from mistakes and anything and everything like that. Okay, please consult your legal advisor or your lawyer. Probably going to make mistakes in this video. Vulgar language policy, guys. Some language may not be appropriate for viewers under 18. If you find content that violates this policy, report it. Instructions for reporting violations of our community guidelines are available here. If you found a few videos or comments that you would like to report, you can report the channel. What this policy means for you. If you are posting content, explicit content that violates this policy could result in age restriction, content removal, or a strike. We may consider the following factors when deciding whether to age restrict, remove content, or issue a strike. Use of sexually explicit language or narratives, use of excessive profanity in the content, use of heavy profanity or sexually suggestive terms in the content's title, thumbnail, or associated metadata, use of excessive sexual sounds. Note, the above list isn't complete. Alright. Personally, I think if you use like profanity in a way that is good, that is uplifting, I am so out for that, guys. I like to use profanity in a good way for good purposes. But there's the problem. There is a reason why profanity is profanity, right? Okay. Next, age restricted content. Here are some examples of content that may be age restricted. A video focused on the use of profanities like a compilation, song, or clip taken out of context. A video that uses heavy profanities in the title. A video that repeatedly uses vulgar or sexual language. So I hope YouTube is not subjecting this into takedown or deletion, just like age restriction. This policy applies to video description, comments, live streams, audio, and any other YouTube product or feature. Remember, these are just some examples and don't post content if you think might violate this policy. We may allow vulgar language when the primary purpose is educational, documentary, scientific, or artistic, and it isn't gratuitous. For example, the title of a song with a curse word or a song that contains large amounts of profanity. Remember that giving context in the like the glorification of profanity that is meant that is not that is ill intention supposedly or maybe they are against me, so any kind of profanity is to be eliminated from this world. Okay, I don't know about that. Let's read on. Remember that giving context in the content, title, and description will help us and your viewers determine the primary purpose of the video. What happens if content violates this policy? Okay, so this is like a common phrases or paragraphs. It's available in a lot of community guidelines subpoints as well, and you can read that by yourself. It's going to be repetitive, so I'm not going to dwell on this. But I hope the point you get the point. I think I didn't get something. I didn't get the detail whether what kind of profanity is actually okay and what kind of profanity are not. Because realistically, there are profanities that are supposed to be fine. Okay, the use of profanities in a funny kind of way, comedy kind of way is supposed to be fine, right? But yes, of course, when it comes to minors, they probably are not. They don't have the repositories that could give them the nuances or the relativity of how to properly use profanity, differences between good and bad way of using it, and the consequences. So So yeah, but I'm glad to see that it is not a takedown material, that it is not as bad as things that we previously see here, like pornography and everything else. Vulgar language, in my opinion, in the description, is not something that is as 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 uh, as crazy as those before that. Okay, we're going to move on into violent or dangerous content, but I'm going to do that in the different videos. So thank you very much for bearing with me in this video. Goodbye for now.